Won-Jin, what did I do wrong?
Press F5 and refresh the page. Did it work?
No, it just went back to the old, but I'll just open it. Yep, here we go.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Won-Jin.
JoeJinMovieSoAwesome, you mean?
Oh, JoeJinMovieSoAwesome.
I'm Joe. This is going to be Won-Jin's review of
Episode 8 of Pluribus.
Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, ZZ, what's up? Now, Episode 7 ended with that comeback and that dramatic hug between Zosia and Carol. Episode 8 continues from that moment, and it kind of feels awkward between the two. You know, these the joining are now back in town. She no longer hears that answering machine thing whenever she dials that number. So they're back in town. But it turns out, yes, I mean, Carol was lonely, but she still has her head in the game.
Oh, it was all an act.
Well, I'm not sure. They don't give us like a clear answer to that, but she gets to spend more time with Zosia, and she still manages to investigate more about the joining and the hive mind. So it's very subtle, but every time she, Carol, manages to...
So wait, does this episode have a penultimate episode vibe? Is there going to be like a big bang in the finale next week?
It didn't really feel like that.
Okay.
And I think that's true for most like shows we've seen from Vince Gilligan. We didn't have any episode that felt like, oh, this is like the penultimate episode.
No,
it didn't feel like that.
Don't you think in Breaking Bad we kind of got that though? Like in Breaking Bad, like the tension keeps ratcheting up until like the final episode it explodes.
Because I think it always kind of built up very slowly. But now I think my worst fear is coming true. That the season's going to end with Carol and that guy from Paraguay meeting.
Oh, so what I mean is that is the bang. But is there a buildup that was happening in this episode for that?
The guy who passed out? What was his name?
Let's call him Furiosa. Jungle
started
Road.
with an M. But yeah, that guy, he wakes up in a hospital and
the joining
saved him. And he doesn't want their help. He gets out when he should actually stay in the hospital more to recover. So he borrows one of the ambulances, and then he still travels north. And the place he woke up was in Panama. So he made a lot of progress.
So does the episode show back and forth, Carol and him?
Yeah, but more on Carol.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They don't show much of that guy from Paraguay.
Okay.
So Carol, she manages to keep her like interest in learning about the joining, and of course the hive mind also. They don't say it out clearly, but the hive mind clearly knows that she's also Carol is not like fully like committed.
So they're both playing chess.
Yeah, basically that's what they're doing.
The
And every time Carol stays too focused in this mission, they distract her with love.
So is there a lot of passive aggressiveness going on?
Not passive aggressiveness, but a lot of manipulation. Like they deploy charm. And it feels like we're seeing this in a lot of like Carol's perspective, right? And we see how she's writing on the board, like what they do and blah, 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 blah. What I feel after watching this episode, the hive mind is doing exactly the same about Carol. They're figuring out how to turn her. That's the feeling I got. So they're trying this and that, and they're getting closer to turning her, I think.
So your dream is about to come true, Won-Jin.
Yeah, she's now finally going to join the joining and be part of the Hive Mind.
I'm so glad for you. Wait, well, this episode revealed quite a bit about the signal's origin. It did?
Oh, yeah. It came from, what was it? Kepler 22b or something, this planet?
That sounds like Prometheus thing.
I think the planet is real.
Yeah.
It actually exists
Yeah.
in space. And
No, the Prometheus one, I think it really exists too. So I think that's a similar name. So it better not be human doing it. That would ruin the show for me.
that'd be so funny.
It might be. It might be.
If Lex Luthor was doing this.
So what do we learn about the signal?
The signal comes from that planet, came from that planet, and it's also revealed that their plan on Earth is to build a massive antenna to broadcast this back into space to whoever's listening. So Zosia calls it paying it forward.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they're blessed by this virus.
So it's a gift
Yeah, they need to spread this throughout the
to
universe.
another civilization.
Yeah, so that's their mission. That's their like collective mission.
Oh, so we do reveal we got a new thing.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of, Won-Jin?
What?
When is a gift not a gift? You know, is it a gift? You know, from that Dune line. So, man, these guys sound more and more sinister. Sinister. And so wait a minute. So this is like a scenario I have. I bet Kepler, where the sign comes from, that civilization is extinct now.
Maybe.
'Cause-
And it's been told by Zosia that that planet is one giant ocean.
You know what? So those creatures that send the signal, they turn into ocean. Just like human being turned back to water. That sure seems like what happened.
One giant ocean.
And you loving it, Won-Jin. Look at you. Like, you're going to eat me first, right?
Hold on. They're trying to make her depend on them so that she would be less of a problem for them to worry about.
Simultaneously.
Nah, they don't sound sinister. They're just different. Yeah, here we also see more of their, like, we learn about more of their behaviors, where they sleep at night. They sleep in the stadium because it saves energy. And what else do they do? And they transport the food by train. So there are like new things that Carol learns by spending more time with Zosia.
Man, this sounds terrifying, man. Like, there's nothing more dangerous than saying, can't we all get along, and take that message to the extreme. This is what happens.
Can we all get along? Yo, Rodney King said that.
No.
Can we all just get along?
This is not Rodney King. This is like Hitler saying it. This is different, man. Rodney King said that because he was the oppressed or part of the group that was oppressed. Here, when it's like 99% saying get all along, this is against democratic principle.
Like fascism.
Hell, no, this is crazy, man. There's nothing more terrifying than taking what you think is a good idea and morally right idea and taking it to the extreme, just like the opposite. So this is just becoming more and more terrifying.
Oh, and Zosia literally says that we have no private ownership.
Yo, fuck these people, man.
Communism vibe right there.
Fuck these people.
Straight up communism.
Yo, you know, because, like, let me count, like, don't you think conflict, I mean, though there were terrifying ones, of course, and competition, I think this is, again, that debate. Because, you know, Carol and the Latin guy dude are shown to be angry, puffing, and battling, in contrast to the joining, which is peaceful. But, you know, it doesn't seem like there's a right and wrong answer here until this episode, where now I learned that they're sleeping on stadiums and describing oceans like that doesn't make me feel nice.
It's a sustainable future.
Is it now? Oh, but it does. Maybe this is Mother Universe revenge.
Yeah, and it gives me a lot of different vibes. I mean, last episode we talked about the joining kind of being similar to AI, you know, like ChatGPT or these things. it also gives me this vibe that it's kind of like what's that called? Oh, Zosia also shares like how they instantly communicate with each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do they do that?
It happens on a subconscious level. It's like through electromagnetic field kind of thing.
Oh, that's actually fascinating.
Uh-huh. So it's not like telepathy or anything.
No, but that's actually fascinating because, like, I want to ask a real scientist if that's possible. Like, that's interesting. So, communicating, nonverbal communication, that's possible. That's actually a fascinating idea.
And whatever happens to other people, they don't like all simultaneously feel it because it becomes unbearable. It's too much. So they're just aware of what's going on simultaneously.
Man, like, I have a question, Won-Jin.
Yeah.
Do you want to be aware always of my feelings?
No.
Said the person who wants to join the joining.
You're banned from the club.
Just when I was about to waterlight you with praises, now I'm gonna go back to gaslight Joe. This is open war. No, but this is funny though, because this reminds me of, like, you know how in ancient civilizations, banishment was like the harshest punishment.
Yeah.
Because like, unlike today where you and we can live alone, get our income through a mobile bank account, get a job. Back then, like, banishment meant death.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, because I think Carol is also dealing with that problem then, because she's trying to save her fellow human beings. Wait, what's up? Oh, I agree with Jin.
Oh, yeah, that was his name. Manusos.
No, but he has anger inside Void. That's what's driving him. Don't you think there's an anger down there?
Yeah.
So stubbornness comes from that anger.
And I think Carol was going through the same thing. It was like anger and frustration.
Yeah, and you know what? Anger makes humans, Won-Jin. That's what drives us. You know, it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't have to come up with horrific violence and stuff, but it's what makes us human. Because since you mentioned Rodney King, like, the oppressed, all they have is their anger and frustration. When they do it together, that's true. But they're not a collective, you know. So it's just, this show continues to just bring up interesting topics to talk about. So did you feel bad for Carol?
Not really.
But did you feel bad for the collective?
Not really. I don't really feel bad about anyone in this movie except for the Paraguay guy. Because he could have it so easy, yet he chooses to go through it like all on his own. Yeah. Without any help.
So was it like a cinematic experience too? Like, how do they present that tension between the joining and Carol? Is it like dialogue? Is it like,
it's dialogue?
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's dialogue, and on the surface, it doesn't seem like there's any tension. But if you like watch it carefully, and if you watch how their like conversation develops, you're gonna know that there's tension.
So Won-Jin, I found it interesting that you titled the video "Keep Your Enemies Close." So are they enemies? Huh? Is there no middle ground?
They're enemies, and you know that expression. Oh, there's also like a movie with Julia Roberts, like Sleeping with the Enemy. Yeah, that literally happens here.
Oh,
yeah.
So finally, Carol's fantasy come true.
And just a moment when Zosia feels like Carol is too invested in finding out who they are. That's when it happens.
Oh, so honeypotted.
Yeah,
she
exactly.
honeypotted her.
Also known as the pea whipping.
Yeah. Look at these boobs. Stop worrying about what's the problem. And Carol falls for it. That's funny. So there's a lot of black comedy elements here too. Huh? That's nice. But I was hoping for more. I guess so. So next episode is the last episode of the season. So from what you told me, Won-Jin, I'm 100% sure there's going to be a second season now. Because like, you got the sense that they can't end it then, right?
Yeah, and I think it's so far had a very positive reception. So I'm pretty sure it's 100% going to be renewed for a second season.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure the writers are already like working on what to do next.
So what would you give the grade for this episode, man?
I think this episode, I think it's not my favorite though. I would give it like a 7 or 8 maybe. But it's just like a stepping stone to the finale. Yeah, to the finale.
Okay. So I'm going to use my executive privilege that 100% exists to put an 8. Oh, Void. I also, the Hive didn't glitch when Minusos held them at knife point. Inconsistency. Oh, there's a scene like that? So I have a question, Won-Jin, then.
Yeah.
When Carol bangs, what was her name?
Zosia.
Yeah. Is she banging the whole joining?
I think no, but all the others are aware that it's happening, probably.
Okay, thank God.
Which is so inappropriate still.
But Mr. Won-Jin wants to join the joining. Based by Jin's standard, it was an intermediate 8. I know for sure. Oh, okay. So there's a scene where they get threatened by knife point. No, but
I think it was at the hospital.
No, but I don't think that's an inconsistency though, because is it? So now that Void mentioned that, you know what scene I would have loved? I would have loved like Carol. I wish there was a psycho guy. Like out of the 17, was it, or 12 people that didn't join? I would have loved to see if a guy brings out a shotgun and shoots one of the joining. Or maybe they're saving that for the season 2. Because we never got, I'm glad Void mentioned that, a direct confrontation of what would happen. Because I think that might escalate things. Because, I mean, then again, Carol did like...
It's a collective mind. So I think whatever happens... Like a regular human being doesn't stand a chance against him, because Carol also asks, you guys all share the same knowledge, you all share the same memory, but do you also share the same muscle memory? So Zosia could fight like Mike Tyson if that's the case. And she would fuck you up. So if a psycho brings out a shotgun and tries to have like a direct confrontation, and the joining decides to take him to town, then yeah, he stands no chance.
So, but now that Carol knows the joining's goal, what's stopping her from getting angry and annihilating them all and just repopulating the earth with the 12 people alive? Did that sound crazy?
Maybe, I guess now, just when she's found out all of that, the guy from Paraguay is soon to arrive.
No, so like my question is, let's say for the sake of argument, the joining discovers a way to penetrate the remainder and like corrupt them. So if I know that I'm one of the last survivors, isn't it my duty to annihilate them all? Because I don't want to turn into an ocean. Not that we know that for sure yet. So interesting. So JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives this episode a 7.5. Because Won-Jin gave it a 7. But I gave it, using my executive privilege.
That doesn't exist.
That 100% exists. So 7.5. So anyway, we're gonna actually start right away with Fallout Season 2.
Yeah, Episode 1.
Yeah. So this has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you guys right away.
We'll be right back.
Bye. I can't believe you're gonna banish me from the town for mouthing off.
Vanished.
Joining. All I did was mouth off.
Hold on. Even if the Hive could share muscle memory, Zosia would still be too weak and thin to have any effect. You never know. She would have like not only Mike Tyson's muscle memory, but also a lot of like freaking kung fu masters and shit.
Or just get a gun.
Yeah. She could probably kill you with a Post-it.
Yeah. They already got drones, man.